Hey, I'm Jenelle. Welcome back to the Inspiring Wit TV channel. In this video, I'm going to share the items that I've gotten in the way of fashion for the first half of 2022. And I am cutting some of them out, but featuring sort of the main ones that you can get your hands on. There are a few more things, and if you watched my previous video, was about an Everlane haul. If you will see that there are more, and if you missed that, check that one out. That's on the channel already. There's a couple of other things that aren't really available anymore because I did a collaboration with Uniqlo and Inez de la Frizange, which I think is probably sold out now. And a couple of other bits and pieces here and there. I bought some like factory outlet jeans from Levi's. Stuff like that. So I'm just going to focus on the things that I know and I've brought up on my computer here that you can still get online. So let's get started and see what I got this year so far. And I have Everlane, Realisation Par, Anine Bing, Sezane. I think that's kind of the main ones, but they're really good brands that I go back to all the time, and I love building my core wardrobe with some of those pieces. Oh, and I have my Acne Studios dream jacket, which probably deserves its own review video in itself. Anyway, let's get started. So I talked about this in the previous Everlane video, but I'm just going to go over 4 other pieces I got in from Everlane, and some of them are basically the same. I just got them in different colors. So if you saw the previous video, I was raving and raving about the way-high pants, the way-high drape pants. I'm just looking at my computer here, and I've seen that the color that I got as an additional one was the slate gray. Slate gray, and they've sold out. I'm really, really sorry, but they still come in like 5 colors. So there's some other ones there, and I think that they're just the best dress pants. Like, oh, I love them. So I now have them in the checkered print, the beigey color, the slate gray, and then I also got a similar pair in black. So basically have all of my bases covered, and I wish actually that they'd done the slate gray in a oversized blazer to go with it, but they did not, sadly. Maybe they'll do that in the future because this was obviously a popular color. If they redo them, jump on them. But I also got the 80s wool pants, Italian wool pants in black, and they are basically the same, just slightly different. Instead of the fly being a zip and then having the belt loops, this one just has like side ties, which is quite cute. And these are actually, they're still in stock, but they're 60% off on Everlane at the moment. So in Australian dollars, it brings them down from 200 something to 86. If you need a wide leg pant, a dress pant, something to wear to work, something to wear casually, like, do yourself the favor. These are amazing. They're a really thin wool. They're warm. They're comfortable. They are so damn good. Honestly, if I didn't have them already, I would probably buy another pair. And they also come in a dusty blue color, which is kind of a dusty blue gray. Excuse me. Dusty blue gray, which is only showing with like a couple of sizes left. But yeah, if you're looking for a black dress pant, just honestly, 60% off is so damn good. Do it. Like, don't even question it. I love them so much. And thank me later. I'll have all the links to these products down below. And I wore them in a style video that I'll go over on my Instagram, and I'll probably share it a bit on other platforms like TikTok too. But I wore those pants when I went on a staycation at a luxury hotel here over the weekend. I think I wore them 4 different ways or something like that. Casually, dressy, and they were just so damn good. Honestly, so good. Okay. That also, I also got the Air oversized crew tee, which is one that Everlane always seem to have. That is just like the thinnest, lightest top. Like it's very, very thin. If you're ever looking for that like super washed, thin, basic crew tee, like this is done for you, and it is just like, it's so nice and drapey, it's comfortable. I love it so much. That's just a good little staple. And it is $51 Australian. And this one is, let me just double check, bring that up here. Yeah, 100% cotton, just breezy, light. So good. And then I also got a smocked linen dress, which is kind of on me, it's basically knee length. I think it's meant to be just slightly above the knee. I got it in black. It also comes in like a tanny color and red. It's a linen dress. I'll just double check it's 100% linen. Yeah, 100% linen. It has this beautiful smocked shoulder strap detail that crisscrosses at the back. So it's got this beautiful back that I think just sold me. Such a good little dress. It also has pockets, which anyone and everyone knows is the best way to sell a dress. That is just, for me anyway, for every day. I need pockets to put my phone, to put tissues, lip gloss, all those things that you need. This dress is just really, really good. It's a good staple one, and it is on sale because it's been out for a little while. So it's 30% off, and it's now $104. If you need like a little black linen dress, perfect to go away if you're traveling, or just to have through the summer months. Like it's just really good. Simple, elegant, dress it up, dress it down. I wore it with slides, I think, when I shot these photos. I'll insert them here. But it's cute with a little sneaker or an ankle boot if you're into that. I think I've done kind of a mixture of those. Well, not a lot already. And now it's winter time here. So, yeah, wasn't expecting to get as much wear out of that as I did. So that is it from Everlane that I've gotten in that I haven't already covered in that previous video. Obviously in that previous video there was about 8 or 9 things, so check that out to see the rest. Moving on, I did an order with Shopbop and I got an Anine Bing sweater for this year. I've got a couple of others already. I have like I have the one that has like all the cities listed on it, and then I have another one that they don't redo, but that cities one is so good and I wear it all the time. So I decided to get a new one, and this one is the Paris University sweater, and I just loved this and wanted that as a casual kind of thing in my collection. I will say I got it in a size small this time instead of extra small. Yeah, and I usually am fine in the extra small because they're oversized. This one is a slightly different cut to the other sweaters that I have, and I'd say that I prefer the other cut slightly. So I would almost have gone up in size again if I had have known. It's just not as oversized as the others, and it kind of just isn't as long. It's definitely shorter. It's just like, because I was expecting the other cut, I just like slightly don't love it as much, but I do love the print. It just says Paris Anine Bing. Like, it's so simple and cool, and I like just layering a little chain over it. I wear it a lot when I go out for walks with my leggings, and yeah, I've dressed it up with jeans and all that sort of thing as well. But yeah, just a simple one. If you are looking for like a sweater or wind cheater, they are always pretty good, and they're not as expensive as some of her other items. If you're looking for like an additional Anine Bing item to add to your wardrobe. I mean, you see, everybody wears them. They're so popular here, especially. I can't go for a walk in the park without seeing another woman wearing an Anine Bing tee or these sweatshirts. So yeah, great under coats, trench coats and stuff like that. This is how I justify. I knew I'd wear it a lot, so love it. And they come like with that pre-faded sort of look as well. Very comfortable cotton. Then what else did I get from Shop Up? Oh yeah, my dream jacket. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to share this in a review video separately because I know I watched as many of them as I could find. Such a big luxury high price ticket item that I was humming and hawing over it for so long. Honestly, I wanted this jacket for about 8 or 9 years, something like that. It's the it's the Acne Studios mock leather jacket. A couple of my friends have it, and I was always asking them, like, what size did you get? Can I try it on? I tried on my friend's one years and years ago, and I almost bought it twice. I think I saved up. Like anytime I had, because I used to work with Shop Up a lot. I am unfortunately not working with them at the moment. COVID sort of changed a lot of those collaborations, sadly. But I worked with them for years, and I saved up my like credits that they were giving me. And I was going to buy the jacket and just pay the difference and pay the duties and stuff, import duties to Australia. And then I always changed my mind because it still was such a lot of money to spend on one clothing item. But I just wanted it so bad that by the time at the end of last year, I bought this last year, end of last year, I'd had a lot of credits and I just ended up buying it while I was pregnant. So I actually couldn't really even try it on properly when it arrived, which is a bit nerve-wracking because obviously I think I was about 38 weeks pregnant at the time. Then it arrived and it was peak of summer. So I sort of like slipped it on and I could tell that it fit across the shoulders fine and the arm length was fine. But I couldn't even tell if I would ever have hope of doing it up. But anyway, since then, now that it's gotten cooler, I've tried it on again and I'm so glad I didn't like send it back or anything. I just love it. I love it so much. I ordered the size 34 and interestingly I noticed inside the only place I can find in a pocket there's a label and it has a number 38 written on it. But then in all of the paperwork that came through from Shop Up, it says 34. On the actual swing tag it had nothing written on it about the size, it just had Acne Studios. So I don't know if I got a 38 or I got a 34. Big difference in size. It is a little bit oversized on me and I usually find Acne Studios stuff runs small, so I sized up. I think I could, normally back in the day before I had a baby, be a size 32 in other brands, but in Acne Studios I was always 34 to 36. So yeah, I don't know. I can't accurately tell the sizing, but what I do know is that the fit is really good. I'm happy that it's slightly oversized on me, and regardless of whether it was a mistake made by Shop Up and it is bigger, I kind of don't mind. So I know that's really useless information for anyone who wants to buy this jacket. If you can try it on, obviously that's going to be the best scenario. But yeah, I will say Shop Up sent it really quickly. It came packaged really nicely and I didn't have any other issues. And oh my God, I love it. It's so perfect. I can't believe I waited 8 or 9 years for it. But I'm just gonna wait. I literally bought so many other leather jackets in the interim that I would have spent the amount anyway, probably twice over. So I really should have just bought it all those years ago. Yes, that one is 100% leather, and then I think it's like a synthetic lining. But I love it so much. We'll probably review it in another video. Some other stage. Okay, Realisation Par. While I was pregnant, I saw 2 dresses come up that I really loved, but I was not obviously going to buy knowing I wasn't going to be wearing it anytime soon. So I waited until the first sale that they had on Realisation Par this year to order the rainy dress, and the other one's called the Monica. I'll talk about the rainy one first. Sizing is very weird on this dress. I went based off of the size guide measurements, measured myself, and obviously postpartum my body is slightly different, and actually now that I think about it, I ordered it 3 or 4 months ago. She's 6.5 months postpartum now, so probably ordered it around the 3.5 month mark, and I don't know that it fits me perfectly now. My size has obviously changed again now that I've started exercising, and I was still breastfeeding, but the sizes are just a bit weird. Like, the sizing is so different for that dress versus any of the other dresses that I could find on their website sizing. So I ended up ordering medium in this one. It's an unlined silk dress. It is slightly scooped at the back for a flattering shape. It's a bias cut, has a boat neck style neckline, and it has no zip. I don't find that it's too sheer. You're fine wearing underwear underneath. Yeah, just sizing is a bit off. It's roomy across the stomach area on me and a little bit across the bust. There's a lot of drapiness at the back of it, but then it's quite tight across the hips. So either I have bigger hips now, and post-pregnancy that's probably very true, and I'm sure they'll shrink down over time. But yeah, honestly, this one I think it's just weird for sizing. So my only advice would be to really read the size information and order whatever your measurements are. So yeah, I ordered a medium knowing I could bring it in, which I will have to do, and it's also way too long on me because of that. I'm 163 centimeters tall for reference, and yeah, it comes like just above the knee, and so it's not really like mini length. So one day I will have it altered to fit. But I love the print so much. It's such a nice flowy dress. The long sleeves are beautiful, and it looks so good with an oversized blazer, little kitten heel, something strappy. You can wear it with a boot as well. I think it's really cool with a knee-high boot or over the knee boot, or like a little cowboy boot. That vibe is really cool. Yes, so I love the dress so much, but just kind of a weird sizing. And then on the other side, I got the Monica dress, which is like a button-down V-neck silk dress with a little cap sleeve. And it's quite sheer. I love the print so much. But I ended up ordering this one in a small, whereas I used to be extra small or small in most of their dresses. I think I'm definitely a small at the moment, for this one at least. It's quite tight through the waist on me right now, and still roomy on the bust, because even though I'm breastfeeding, I still have a smaller bust generally. But the rest of it fits really nicely, and I think, once I shrink down again, I've just started exercising again, and that's helping to sort of tone my post-pregnancy body and size. I love it. It's going to fit even better. It's just such a nice, it's a really nice dress. The print is super cool, very autumnal, and I think it's really nice with, again, boots and little heels, or you can just style it with sneakers, a cardigan over the top, long line knitted cardigan, jackets. I love it. So I love both of the dresses. Happy to add them to my collection. I probably prefer the Monica because the other one is a little bit off sizing wise, but once I probably alter it, cut it a little bit to make it a more flattering length on me, get it tailored in, it will probably be more like a 10-10, but at the moment I'd say it's about an 8. Whereas the Monica, I'd say I love it so much. 10/10 from me. And I have a lot of reviews on Realisation Par dresses. I have like 12 of their dresses or something, and their tops and things like that. I've got a lot of that and skirts on the Inspiring Wit blog. So just search for Realisation Par on there if you want any reviews of specific ones. One day I will put together a video of all of my collection to share. But yeah, haven't really had time. Last brand was Sezane, and I first started shopping through Sezane last year. It's a French brand, and I've got, again, reviews of their pieces on the blog as well, including like what I ordered first. And I've just been trying to order some of their staples that are always on there and bestsellers, because I want to just make sure I get the best things. So this time around I got a leather skirt, a Harlow skirt, simple leather mini, really, really basic, and it is lambskin leather with a zip closure at the back, fully lined. It's just a straight cut, so simple, and I really like it. I got it in a size 10. I think I would normally be a size 8, but yeah, given my sizing has changed a bit, I wanted to have something that I could wear this winter and again in the future when I'm a little bit bigger after another baby or what have you, and feel like not too tight, because I've got plenty of other leather skirts in my collection. Well, plenty. I've got 3 and they're way too tight for me right now, but I really love wearing a leather skirt in winter with a pair of tights, sheer sort of tights, and then a blazer over the top or a coat over the top, high knee boots or over the knee boots. I just love that look, and thick knit jumpers, roll neck jumpers. So yeah, I was really happy with this one. It is 230 Australian dollars, so pretty standard I think for a leather skirt. I certainly think my other ones are from the brand Age, an Australian brand, and I think they were a pretty similar price point. And I'm not even sure that they're doing those leather skirts anymore, which would be a shame because they're really nice. But Sezane always have leather skirts and shorts, and yeah, I was just really happy with that. And I have a pair of their leather shorts, so I knew the quality was really good. Gave me a little bit more faith in ordering another skirt. But yeah, getting happy wears out of that one. And lastly, I got the Marshmallow top, which is an organic cotton tank top. I got it in black. I wanted to compare it to the Anine Bing organic cotton tank top. They're basically the same, but I wear the other one a lot, and I wanted to look at the difference, because the Anine Bing one it's about $100, and this one's 70 Australian dollars. And I was like, I wonder what that price difference is, given they're both organic cotton. There's no branding on them whatsoever. They're just basically the same cut. It's like a ribbed black cotton top. And I have the Anine Bing one in white as well. And this one comes in grey, ecru, red wine, sage, purple, and they're multicoloured, and they're black. So they have, on Sezane, they have a lot of this top in different options. I can't say that they are different. They literally look the same. Same sort of cut, same sort of finish. Fabric is both very nice. So if you love that type of top, and they're so good for layering or to wear on their own, I'd say that I'd probably recommend this one now over the Anine Bing one, because it's cheaper, and that's kind of a bonus. Yeah, they're basically the same. So that was another happy one to have in my collection, so I don't overwear the Anine Bing one. And yeah, I wear them that much that I needed another. I wear them with everything: jeans, skirts, shorts, layered under things, with my dress pants, actually with those way high pants from Everlane, or the 80s ones. They've been so good. Yeah, I just needed more tank tops. And that is about it. Other than that, this year I've bought a couple of caps, which I'll share in photos here. One from Colourful and a couple of others. That's pretty much it. I bought a couple of pair of jeans from, as I said, the Levi's outlet store because I needed some bigger ones to fit my different post-baby size. I was just so eager to get back into jeans, and actually I bought them in a couple of different sizes, like size 27 and 26, and I'm usually a 25. And just trying to see if that's my little baby Navy waking up. She's having a nap. I think it's not. And they were really good. I get the wedgie straight jeans, high-waisted, and got a couple of washes, a darker one and a lighter one. And I think other than that, that's about it. Everything else was Everlane. I do have one tracksuit from a brand called Colourful Standard, which I got in like a sage green colour. I got tracksuit pants and a hoodie, and I love them. Oh my god, I've worn them so much. They're always in the wash. So if you're looking, and they're organic cotton as well, so if you're looking for loungewear, I would highly recommend Colourful Standard. I'll add a couple of pictures in here. I've worn it with my trench coat out and about, some sneakers. Oh yeah, I got a pair of the Veja Rio Branco sneakers, I think they're called. Big fan of Veja sneakers. So good. These ones are very, very cool. Tossed up between getting a New Balance pair and getting those. And I'm very happy that I went with these ones because they're just slightly different. Colour's very neutral, goes with everything. They're just, very cool. I think that's it. So, not going to continue rabbiting on because she's probably going to wake up and I need to have lunch first. This is my new life as a content creator and mum, working for myself from home and trying to get stuff done wherever possible, which is also why I haven't styled my hair, and I am still in my loungewear and my leggings, activewear, so my Aloe Yoga leggings and my TKEES sweatshirt. So if you're looking for good loungewear on top of Colourful Standard, TKEES have such good ones. And then they have, just take off my slipper here. This is like the coolest suede with sheep fur lining slipper. You can wear them in or out of the house. They're so cool. That is literally what I'm wearing all the time. So I'm ready to yoga anytime I need to, if I can, and don't always have time to do my hair all pretty, but you can see that I put the effort in when I go out and take some outfit photos. So I hope that you've gotten some inspiration from this video. Oh, she's definitely awake. Okay, that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.